To make a mask out of a pop bottle, it's actually very simple. The main ingredient is activated charcoal. Charcoal makes a great filter. It's what's in the top military canisters on their masks. And it's used to filter impurities out of water. It's made into tablets. And if you ingest poison, that's what they give you in the hospital to take that out of your system. So it's a very, very magic thing. And we make gunpowder out of it. And you can buy charcoal at any herbal store. You can buy it at most pet stores. It's good stuff to have around. Especially if there's ever a war, because in a war there's not a lot of food. Food stops coming. And people eat half-rotten food and they get sick. So healers should have this stuff. Anyway, so the first thing we're going to do today, I've changed up how I make this, because I've learned that at a training camp or someplace, if you're running with a mask on, the way we did it before was we just dropped this down to the bottom of the can and put charcoal on it and put another one on top. It was pretty simple. But if you're running and shooting and the dust bounces around from this and you end up with a black nose. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a tea bag. So to start, you need a can. Beer can, pop can, makeup thingy for taking makeup off. I don't know what you call it. Ask some lady. Activated charcoal, duct tape, non-toxic glue. This is, you can use either medical tape or black tape, doesn't matter, or duct tape. Something to punch holes with, something to cut the can in half with and to cut the bottle, and elastic to make it so that you can attach the bottle to your face, and a pop bottle. And with this pop bottle, I took a Jiffy marker and drawn out a line where I'm going to cut it. So, then you should always have a scissors. Okay, so we're going to make an Indian tea bag, I guess. I don't know, this is my invention, so I don't know what to call it. But it's a tea bag. Now you don't need very much charcoal. You just need a little dab of it. And you spread it around where you're going to suck the air in. See? That's not, you don't need a lot. Now we're going to take some glue. Now we're going to glue this. There we go, and then we just put this one right on top of that. Push that sucker down. And we have an Indian tea bag. Okay, so we're gonna, best way to do this is before you cut it. And we're just gonna punch some holes in here. These are your breathing holes. And if your mask, if you can't breathe very good, you just make more of these. Okay. Then we're going to basically cut this can in half. You can cut it, and I usually just take a scissors and it cuts like paper. It's very thin. You Put this aside. Okay, it's got some holes. Take your tea bag. Don't cut yourself. That's where you're going to clean your air. We'll just close this up, because if I bump it, the old fools like me do that. Okay, so we set this aside. We go over to our pop bottle. And where I've drawn this, see this paper I couldn't get off. So that's where you will cut that out. You're like making a big scoop is what you're going to make. I'll cut this first. This one you go right around. This part, this comes right off. And it doesn't have to be like perfect. Nothing is perfect. And this will get set aside. So yeah, it's almost like a big scoop. So then we are going to follow the line. It's nice if you can get them straight. So I used a jiffy marker, but it don't matter. In an emergency situation, you wouldn't care if that's straight or not. That also gets discarded. So we've made a big scoop. That's basically what we've done. So what we're going to do is this is going to go on here like that. But first we're going to tape this. I'm going to use black tape. Electrical tape. And this is to protect you, to protect your face from the rough edges of the bottle. That's all it is. It's nothing, no big deal. And that's all you do. You just take this and you fold it over. Okay, so that's not as good as I'm not happy with that, so I'm going to change it. Going to change it, going to cut a better one. I think this tape might be kind of old. This is good if you got people that team up and you do this in pairs. And someone holds the bottle, because see, that moved around on me. That's what it did last time. There we go. That's much better. And this is best to do in smaller pieces. Some people just pull the duct tape over this. Duct tape works too. Medical tape is nice and soft. And it's to protect your skin. Because you wouldn't want the rough edges of this bottle rubbing on your skin. Because you might have to put this on in a hurry. Oh, I gotta add a little piece to that. So, looks like that. Now I gotta add some down there. I guess the trick too is when you're making these, don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Okay, so there's my nice big scoop, but it's going to go in here, and this is where the duct tape comes in. The good part about duct tape is you can always, if somebody complains, you can like duct tape them to a chair and put them out on the street for sale. Sometimes getting that straight is not so easy. Usually I have somebody holding the tape. I help. This is where we use lots of duct tape. We don't worry about. And this mask will go on your face like so. So, pretty simple. Just gotta punch holes now and put the elastic. I should have brought something to punch holes with. I didn't. So we'll use this. This should do it. One hole. Two holes. So, I think this might be enough. You could use any kind of elastic. Some people even just staple it to that, but I don't like staples. For instance, if you're running with this, which you just might be. Now these have been used to walk through tear gas, and they work. They're proven to work. They've been used for smoke, a house full of smoke, to get out, to be able to see and breathe till you can get out. And they for sure will work against flu germs. This is a part old men have trouble with. These Popeye the Sailor Man knots are hard to do. But you have to be persistent, then you'll get it. Okay, so there we are. That's the best way, is pull it over and then pull it, and then pull it down. There's your mask. Then you test it. You can breathe. If it's hard to breathe, that's good. If it's really hard to breathe, that's a good thing. That means it's working. So there's your mask against the flu. Now, let's go out and blow some shit up. Okay, that's good.